EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Santa Clara. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get, the offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39.
39. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
J.J. McCarthy sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
26 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh! And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Minnesota.
Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy.
24-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Slot man in motion right. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And his offense is going to be all set up. A short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go, set. 70 left, 75, 75, Buffalo 18. Pass for 11, pass for 11. 60 left, yeah, 60 left, Dragon 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Exiting the pocket right. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Team number 4. Taking down back at the 15-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long.
Three. 70 Rangers. 18 Rebels. 60 Bobcats. 65 Dragon. 60. 19 Lions. Let go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Hold the ready.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. They'll indeed go for it with Milroe. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First down, Minnesota.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
It's second and 8.
To the air, it's Milroe. He'll find his rookie wide out from Texas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. Milroe now off the bootleg. He'll tuck it and take off. One around, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 21 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. A gain of 21 yards.
They go play action now with Milroe. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
Six the Eagles! Six the Eagles! Three! Steady!
Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Hey! Check that! Hurt!
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Begin here on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 33, here's second and 2.
Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
First and 10.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27.
That is a big gain for the 49ers. 31 yards.
70 Timberwolves. Take up.
Back to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Here's a third down and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
All together from the 35, it's first and 10.
Deputy! Deputy Lions!
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Check, hurt, hurt.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4 is now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
On the set.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Right side is brought in by Felton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 68. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this.
Ready.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now. Go.
Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll go with him again. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Panther 60. Panther 6. Viking 18. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they go option left. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, 49ers.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. What's fortunate, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Track 60. Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Third down and 9.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one, taken in. Touchdown, 49ers. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The PAT, up and good. And the 49ers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be second down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, You just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, 49ers.
37-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
79 Broncos. Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
49er.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard
70
line.
Lion.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
On the set. Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Dallas Turner taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The tight end going in motion to the left. On first down, it's Milroe. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8.
Hawk 70. Cougar 19. Panther 11. 18. Buffalo 18.
They'll motion the slot man right.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, it's Milroe. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more practice to score touchdowns.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Room to run past midfield. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 62 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss of 3.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
At the Vikings 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Viking, 18, 18, left.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal?
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Check out.
Here's a design run, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's 4th and goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the 49ers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Ready up. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle. Lions.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the ground, a 1st down run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at.
Ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Hey, Chris. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors, 19, tied in. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick, Dragon 60. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
That is on the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's second and 6. Going to take a shot down the field. That's hot. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
First and 10 at the 48.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
To throw. Flush to his right. There he goes again. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
60 by 6.
He'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
And he'll give it up on the pitch. And he'll take this one in. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
On the run to the right. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, Let's give them a little credit. Keep those two off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
At their own 35-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Pump, step, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Man in motion, heading left. Throwing now, Milroe on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
On third down, Milroe. Right side, that is brought in by Felton. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
We'll try and throw for it with Milroe. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Bronco. Hup.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is fun. What a throw. Touchdown, 49ers. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. The extra point, up and good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. Back.
Now Milroe on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up second down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now it's Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On third and 1, it's Milroe. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
26 yards. And the Vikings down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Slot man in motion right. Milroe going to throw it again. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
18 Cardinal, 19, drop 50, drop 60. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Again, it's Milroe. Flush to his right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
79 Broncos. Cut 19. Cut 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now Milroe facing third and long. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. Now Milroe. He'll buy time left. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready, set.
A run now on second down. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Up the middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Third down, they need 5.
No gain on the play.
Let's go now.
Brings up third down and 5.
So a win here for the 49ers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to